If you're looking for Ultimate Team coins, check out FIFACoinstank.com in the description below and use the code TRAY for 5% off your order. Enjoy the video. Just before the video starts, guys, we are closing in on 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and to celebrate, we're going to be doing a 1,000 subscriber Q&A. So, leave any questions you have for me down below or in the comment section or on Twitter at TRayALLDay. They can be as stupid as you want or as personal as you want or anything in between. I'll try to answer every single question you guys ask. But regarding the video today you are watching, around the halfway point, it does seem to get a bit choppy. I don't know why. I put it into Sony Vegas and for some reason the video wouldn't show up. So I did my best to fix it, and for some reason from the halfway point on it does seem to get a bit choppy. I hope this is a one-time thing, but there isn't really much I can do about it, so I do apologize. I hope you enjoyed the video nonetheless. My name's TRayALLDay, and I'm out. What's up, guys? TRayALLDay here, and welcome to another episode of my Fulham career mode. In the last episode, we ended with trying to sign Emerson Hyndman, and I asked you guys in the comment section what I should do. One of you said to keep going for him, and the other one said to offer 2.5 by itself, and then if that doesn't work, offer Tom Carroll. I did not mean to exit out of that. That is retarded, but we will do it again. It doesn't matter. Remove player. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Oh my gosh, I am not the smartest, am I? I just really am not. There we go. Submit it. 2.5 would not be that bad of a deal. I do think we need a center back though, so maybe we'll have to loan one in or just sign one on a pre-contract in January. I don't think that will be that big of a deal. 6.5 is a bit steep for Rudiger, so I'm going to have to pass on him at the moment. Now, as we go over to my short list, if I can actually get there, a few of you also suggested some players for me to sign. So let's go take a look at those players. Lionel Zuma was one of them. I tried to sign him in my Lyon career mode, and honestly, just basing off of what I know about him, he's really only a really athletic player. He's not really that great at defending and, you know, like marking, positioning, etc., etc. He's more of just like a brute in defense, I guess you could say. He's not really the best defensively, so probably won't go in for him because really he'd only be about 70 rated, and I think we have players that could fit fine that we already have. Jonathan Tah was another one you guys suggested. I will definitely keep going in for him. I just scouted him to make sure what his overall is. If it's above like 72, I think I'll go in for him, but not too sure at the moment. I want someone that's better than my current center backs already. Next, another player you guys suggested was Gökhan Töre. Not sure I pronounced that right. I seriously doubt it. Maybe it's Tor. I have no idea, but we kind of don't really need any wingers at the moment, so again, I'm going to remove him from the short list because I don't think I need him. So, sorry if you wanted to see him, but it's just not going to happen this time around. But either way, as we head over to our squad, of course, if you missed it, this is our starting 11 since Oxlade-Chamberlain can, of course, play center mid. Sometimes, though, I think I'm going to switch it up, put Ntep at striker, Saive at left forward, Oxlade-Chamberlain at right mid, and then put Westwood into the mix. So we can definitely, of course, just mess around with this lineup a bit. But let's simulate forward, and I'll see you guys when we get something back for Hyndman. And we can't go back in for Hyndman because we have not met their demands. So we can't go back in to him until January, which kind of sucks, but you know, I guess that just is kind of the way the cookie crumbles. So we're going to head over to our short list again. I think we're going to go in for Yanga Mbiwa, if I'm honest, because, I don't know, he just kind of seems like a player we could probably get for a bit cheaper. I'm not sure. Plus, we have players that could realistically go over to Newcastle and offer over with him, whereas Rudiger, we couldn't offer anyone over with him. So we'll see what happens with that one. Doria as well we could, but 17 on his valuation's a bit much. Not really anyone else I need at the moment. Maybe Aishrik would be good for 4.7. That's not that bad of a deal. I'll inquire about him again, though. Gabbiadini, no. Rafa, no. So really, those are the players we're going to go in for. I'll inquire about Callas as well. But those are the players we're going to go in for to really use up the rest of our finances because, you know, that's really all we can do at the moment. Let's take a look at our youth staff again. All our scouts are available, so we'll send them out. We'll send this one to England because he is English and he'll find some English players for us. This guy is Norwegian, so we'll send him. I don't want to send him to Norway because I sent him to Norway previously. I think I'm going to send him over to France for 3 months, see what he can do there. And then since we coach the U.S. national team, we might want to find some U.S. talent, so we're going to send him over there. Of course, these guys aren't the greatest of scouts. This guy is probably our best one, well, is our best one. So if I don't end up signing anyone else, I'll probably spend the remaining money we have on getting new scouts, because those guys are not the greatest, obviously. But as before. Oh, we actually have a game. Look, we're going to sim this game really fast. This is our starting 11, so let's see how we can do with it. Hopefully, it turns out well. We're facing a pretty decent side in Parma. Of course, Saive's former team in this career mode, not in real life, but 2-1 the final score. Redmond and Haidzara getting goals. Ishak Belfadil getting the goal for Parma, former Lyon man. Interesting, interesting. But I'll simulate forward, and we'll see if we get any inquiries back. Alrighty, boys, so I got some things back. We're going to start off in the player conversations thing. As you can see, Pat Roberts is a little bit concerned at the moment. And honestly, one of you in the comment section also said if I do not like Roberts, I should sell him. By the way, a long-term subscriber. Thank you for subscribing for that long. But anyway, Pat Roberts, again, I just don't like him. So maybe we can swap him with one of these teams. Callis 8-5 and 4-7 for Eichrick still, and 11 for Yanga and Biwa. That's a bit much, but is there anyone we can offer over? I mean, Haidzara, we could send him back to Newcastle. That would be interesting. Not really, excuse me, anyone else I could send over, to be honest, that I want to send over. Everyone else I kind of want to keep at the moment, but yeah, there's just no one other than Tom Carroll, really. He would be the only one, and even if we were able to snatch him for fairly cheap, we probably wouldn't be able to afford his wages. So yeah, if that's not accepted, which it most likely won't be, we'll just have to deal without it. And then Eichrick, I think we'll go in for just because he can play center mid. Maybe if we can bring in Eichrick, I would swap Westwood over for Yanga and Biwa, but he's not even worth that much either. So maybe we can get Eichrick. He'd be a good player for us. 2-7 over for him. I did not mean to do that. That is, why am I always doing stupid stuff? I don't know. And then Callis, I think we're going to skip on. So we're probably not going to bring anyone else in this transfer window, if I'm honest, because we really just don't need anyone. We kind of are set. We don't have enough money to bring in any first-team players, so there's not really anyone we can go for. Again, here's our youth squad monthly report. Evat looks decent. Not really, actually. His overall's pretty shit. But moving down, Josh Graham, not the greatest either. 57 to 61 is basically the same as Tor Andre Nilsson. In fact, it is exactly the same as Tor Andre Nilsson. So, and they both play on the same side. That's not great. And then Sean Terhorst is looking like the best guy on the team so far, and we could probably sign him right now, and he'd be a decent bench player for us. 58 to 64 would mean he'd probably be around like a 61 rated or something like that. That would be pretty decent. Santoso still looks amazing. 61 to 67, 81 to 91 potential. That's pretty good for him. Also in talks with Swansea City is Eichrick. 4. Oh my gosh, I hate career mode. He was really the only guy we were gonna get, and now it looks like he's gone. That's so frustrating. So frustrating. Alright, players warming up. Skip 2-0. Entep and Saive getting the goals over Mainz. Now, we need to go take a look at some more players. I think I'm going to go find some. Really, I mean, there's no one I can sign. He, of course, signed for another team. Unacceptable. They're not interested in the player. Bob, my role at the club, and I'm concerned. Alright, that's fun. Not fun, not fun. Really, there's no one else I can really offer for him, so I don't really know who I should go for at the moment. Probably just someone that has a high potential, because I think our first team squad is looking very good, as you can see there. I mean, that's a pretty solid starting 11, and especially with, oh man, Entep broke his potential. He broke his potential. 81 overall. That's awesome to see. His potential was 80, of course. I knew he'd break it. 81. That's fantastic. But like look at that. It's a pretty solid overall team. Moore's 75 now. He should probably go in for Hutchinson. And Pogba, captain. Yeah, that's not bad. That's kind of funny though, that our whole starting 11, none of them, now that Hutchinson's out of the starting 11, none of them were on the original Fulham team when I started this career mode. That's awesome to see the improvement I've made with the squad. You guys as well with your recommendations. That's greatly appreciated. But like I was saying, we definitely have a pretty good starting 11 and a decent rotation to go along with it. So maybe we just need another, high potential type player. Like Walton's not high potential, but he's of course got a decent potential. Woodrow's got a good potential. Dominguez, Palmer Brown's got a good potential. Donnelly not so much. Bettinelli not so much. Leia Seika's got a good potential. Williams, not really sure about him. Carroll has a decent one. I mean, everyone kind of has a decent potential that's on our bench other than Gatton, maybe Westwood. So maybe I should go and sign one of those players. I'll go take a look at a few names, and I'll be back in a few seconds when I find a few of them that could possibly be affordable within our budget. But like I was saying, I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, so these are the players I did find. I'm not even sure if this is all of them, but I inquired about all of them, and it's been a few days since I have inquired about them, so I'm going to show you them now. Jamal Lascelles, I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name, but of course plays for Newcastle United. Right now he's on loan at Nottingham Forest. £5.5 million seems a bit steep, but maybe we could bring him in. Of course, Bentaleb, £4.1 million for him. Saint-Maximin looks 0. Are you serious? Whoa! Woohoo! That's a steal. That is a steal. That actually surprised me. And then Wilson, 3.5. Ryan Gold, 4.8. So we could definitely bring 2 of these guys in, with Maximin, Saint-Maximin being only worth 0. What is with this glitch this year? I mean, that would never, ever happen in real life. If a team has a talented youngster, they're not just gonna give them away for free. That's not how it works. That is not how this works, FIFA. Just take the transfer system from Football Manager and please put it into your game, because that is 10 times more realistic. Anyway, not really sure we need a striker, but actually, I have an idea, because James Wilson would be a bench player for us, kind of a rotation. We kind of have Dembele, Berahino, Saive, Entep that can all play striker. We might as well just try to get a deal with him where we offer over our other striker, Callie Woodrow, who I really don't like using in this game. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just his pace isn't that great, and his dribbling is not that great either. And then as well, Bentaleb I think would be a great signing for us in the midfield. We'll offer over Tom Carroll, since his he would be taking over his role, basically, just kind of a center mid that can come off the bench from time to time. Maybe 1 million plus Carroll. We'll see what they say about that one. Carroll would, of course, be returning to Spurs, which would be interesting to see. Lascelles, I think we need a center back more than any other position at the moment, but he is kind of expensive. So, again, maybe Tom Carroll and 1.5. That wouldn't be that bad of a deal. Hopefully that's accepted. He's an important first-team player for them, so maybe, that's kind of frustrating. And they finished in the top 5 last season, so that's also interesting to see that he's an important first-team player. And then Ryan Gold, 1.8. Tom Carroll would be interesting to go over to Sporting, but they kind of have a very diverse crowd, I guess you could say, but there's not really anyone else I could offer, if I'm honest. Everyone else I really want to keep. I'm very happy with our squad, and honestly, I don't want to make that many changes, but if it's going to help the squad in the long run, I might as well. So 1.5 and Carroll, we'll see what they say about that one. He's probably the one the least, although I really do like him. And then Newcastle, of course, said no about Young and Biwa, but yeah, I'll move on. See you guys in a second. Bilbao has sent an offer to Newcastle United for £8.5 million as well. Sam Hutchinson thinks that he still needs an improved wage, so that's frustrating. Please don't be the Ruben Blanco of this season, please. Lots of stuff back, and all of them unacceptable. Ryan Gold are not interested in Tom Carroll. Newcastle aren't interested in Tom Carroll. Spurs aren't interested in Tom Carroll. Man United aren't interested in Callie Woodrow, and I really, really hate teams in this game. Really, I could have got him for free and you offered $2 fucking million for him. That pisses me off. Alright, he's on the transfer list. That's fun. That's fun. Alright, well, since Callie Woodrow, they weren't enticed by him, we might as well offer over Tom Carroll, see what they say about that, and offer like 1-1 in Tom Carroll. Maybe that will be accepted. I seriously doubt it. That really pisses me off. This game is so frustrating. Bentaleb, they were not interested in Tom Carroll, of course, so maybe we'll offer over Callie Woodrow. Just anything to get rid of Woodrow, really. I think he's transfer listed at the moment, and we really don't need him. So that'd be great to bring in Bentaleb, Lascelles. It's going to be tougher to get these players since they're not interested in any of my players. So Woodrow, again, we'll just offer the same things for every player. Woodrow and what I offered last time. I'll see you guys in a second. Well, it's official. Saint-Maximin is going to be going to Evian, apparently. And that's just so ridiculously annoying that I can get him for free and another club comes in. But we might as well try to go in for him still. with 2 million, because honestly we do kind of need a winger off the bench, if I'm honest. We didn't go in for that Tora guy because we don't need a starting winger, which he would more than likely be, and we just don't need a player like that. We need a player off the bench. As you can see, I mean, we have Gat, who is more of our substitute right back, and Roberts, who of course I said I don't like. And then other than that, I mean, Grealish, who I think of more as a central player, Williams, who I'm looking to get rid of. Yeah, we definitely need someone else that can play the wing, so we'll go in for him as well. I might as well, while we're here, head over to the contract side of things and try to offer a contract to Hutchinson because he's being a douchebag. So where is he? There he is. Still has 3 years left on his deal, but oh my god, are you kidding me? We might as well just sell him. That is actually ridiculous. He's not even our starter anymore, and he wants £30,000. Nah, I'm not even gonna offer him anything. That's dumb. That is dumb. I'd rather start Palmer Brown. I mean, Palmer Brown off the bench than bring Hutchinson off the bench if he's gonna ask for that much. Transfer offer for Tom Carroll and Saint Etienne. Oh, please tell me that was old. I think it was. No, wait, was it? I don't remember. I really don't remember. Okay, so it was last time. That would have really pissed me off because I offered a higher deal than theirs. So Tom Carroll. 1-4 from Wigan. Yeah, I'll accept that. We need the money, and we could possibly bring in a lot more players with that, so that'd be great if we could get the money from that deal, because he is not panning out at the club like I thought he would. I like Tom Carroll, but it's just not working out. See if anything else comes back, though, for the game against Everton. That's where I will end this episode. We'll play that game in the next episode. All unacceptable, not interested, not interested, not interested. Well, we kind of do have a bit more money now to work with now that Carroll's most likely gone. So I think I'm going to still offer Woodrow just to add on to that money, because they kind of look at it as a valuation rather than a player. And that would be worth 2.8. So I think that would be a pretty fair deal. Only 700,000 less than what he's worth. And like I said, I don't think that's a bad deal at all. And then for Newcastle, this is where it's going to get interesting. I think if we're going to go in for Saint-Maximin, we are going to try to get rid of Pat Roberts. It's going to be controversial because people probably like him. I just don't like him in this game at all. So we're going to try to get rid of him. 1.5 and Pat Roberts I think would be a decent deal for Lascelles. Also an English player with a lot of potential. So we're swapping a lot of, you know, a great potential Englishman for another great potential Englishman with a bit of money added onto it. And then Ben Taleb as well. Don't think I'm going to offer anything else for him, if I'm honest. 35 on his wages for a backup is a bit much as well. Yeah, we're going to stop going in from Ben Taleb, and I'll move on and see you guys in a second. All right, players sold. Tom Carroll is indeed gone to Wigan. We got 1.2 out of that, which is a nice amount of money to have. And then as well, transfer offer for Sean Hutchinson from Aston Villa, 2.9. We could probably afford a center back with that, and Lascelles is an important first-team player, so really, this is just frustrating. Oh, he's worth 2.9, they offer 2.5. Yeah, I need to get at least his valuation for him. I'll go up to 3.2. That would be a great deal for him. 30,000 on his wages. That's just way too much for him, if I'm honest. 1.8 in Collie Woodrow. Didn't they reject like 1.5 in Tom Carroll? Alrighty then, that's fine with me. 4 years. 15 mil? Yeah, I'll take Ryan Golden. He is a great young talent. I'm pretty sure everyone knows who he is. And then Spurs, we already rejected that last time. Well, this is the last part of the video that you're going to see because the Everton game is right now. So, to end the video, Sean Hutchinson is going to be leaving to Aston Villa for 3.2 million. So that gives us a... that was weird. I bit my lip when I talked, so I kind of had a lisp. But anyway... He's going to be leaving for 3.2 million. So if you guys wanted to leave any suggestions in the comments for any center backs I can get for that price, that would be pretty decent. Leave them in the comment section because he's going to be gone, so we don't really need him. They are not interested in Pat Roberts. That's really annoying because we could have... that's frustrating. That is really frustrating. 2.5 in Roberts maybe. We'll try that. We'll try 2.5 in Roberts. Hopefully that's accepted. And then, as well, we saw that Maximin's offer was accepted from Saint Etienne. So we'll go ahead and offer 4 years, 6 million, and no, we're not going to send a squad roll. If he does, though, we'll send it to future first-team player. But Schalke offer 3.3 for him. Interesting. But that is how we are going to end the episode. So if you did enjoy it, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could leave a like. We're starting off the next episode with a game against Everton. So pretty tough game to start the season. If you're looking forward to it, it'd be greatly appreciated if you could leave a like as well. Comment any suggestions for me, how I can improve my content down below. My name's TRayALLDay, and I'm out.